All right, fruit lovers, another delivery. Now, remember, I'm not keeping these all for myself because there's no way I can have this many fruit trees. Well, I probably do have this many, but of different varieties. And what I do is I keep the ones that can survive out here in my climate. You've got to get ones that will be good for your zone. Some you could keep in a greenhouse if you're pushing the limit. But remember, some of these will grow into big trees. For example, over there on the left, I've got Longans. They'll grow into a massive tree. So there's no way you can keep that in a greenhouse, unless you had a monster greenhouse. But let's see what else we got today. We got some more Mauritius lychee. And the Mauritius lychee, well, some people want the ones with the smaller seeds, but you're lucky if you can get any lychee these days, because loads of them got diseases. So if you can get disease-free ones, then good luck. Get any variety that you can. These will take the cold down to, well, you know, they don't want to go below freezing. But like last week, we're down to 31. My trees weren't affected. Avocados, what have we got? We got a couple of varieties of avocados. This one is called the walled-in. I don't know a lot about the walled-in. Maybe I'll do a separate video about this. I want to look up some more. I get my breath back after unloading these. We got some more starfruit. Starfruit won't take the back to avocado. Avocado will take the cold somewhat. You have to get the varieties that will take the cold. Some of them don't want to go below freezing. Some of them will go down to like 16 degrees Fahrenheit. Starfruit doesn't like the cold either, really. But you can pamper it through. And these are the Sri Kembangans. What else have we got here? I got some cashews. Cashew trees again. These are very tropical, so someone's going to have them in a nice microclimate. And you don't, you know, people grow the cashews commercially for the seeds, but we, the fruit lovers, you can eat the fruit that surrounds the seed. June plum. My little June plum lost its leaves recently in 31 degrees. But it's coming back. It doesn't look as good as these ones, because these ones came from Miami. And these ones, look at all the flowers on them. Mine's just starting to flower. But these you can keep small. This you could probably keep in a pot. Probably keep it in a pot and you get fruit even if you're in a colder area. So I'll think about that. What else we got? We got some beta avocados. I'll do a little video on those separate. I think they're a big commercial variety. We got some more miracle berries because they're very popular. These will take the cold somewhat. They like more of a sheltered location though, like semi-shade. These ones again, these are already flowering, already producing fruit. And get a lot of people that are diabetics buying these lately. Whoa, I got a whole bunch of Jabo decabas. And these, if they were grown from seed, will take like 10 years to grow. These are the regular Sabra. They told me that these are air layered, but my ones still haven't fruited after several years, so I don't know. If you want ones that fruit really quick, get the red or the scarlet. But I love Jabba they are so great. They'll take cold pretty well, they'll take drought, they'll take flooding. Very hardy plant. But if you have like last year, a bad winter, where we went to 24, it did knock them back. They survived, but they didn't survive very well. Strawberry tree hates the cold. That will lose all its leaves. These are from Miami, so they kept all their leaves. These strawberry trees are pretty hardy though. They'll come back even if they die, even if they lose all their leaves. So Longan's pretty tough. Longan will go below freezing. Not a lot below freezing, but it will. And great tasting. Look at these, they're a nice sized tree. I didn't realise. So where is it? You know, we get from the wholesaler, you never know what you're going to get. Big or small. And let me get around out of the sun. Oh, one last thing we got was vanilla orchid. And again, if you don't know, it's an orchid. It will grow up the tree. In fact, I have one growing up this, a couple growing up that oak tree. And they grow up and eventually they disconnect from the ground and they just become arboreal, and then they'll produce flowers and produce you some little vanilla beans. I got some more Chachas. Mine have not fruited yet. They're exceedingly delicious. Don't like the cold again. Gonna have to have them in a protected area. What have I got for last to show you? Pace Mame grafted. So these are grafted mame, which means they're gonna produce fruit pretty soon. And the pace is really great because it's a slightly smaller mame. You know, when they eventually have fruit, excuse me, they'll take a long time to fruit. But I'll do a separate video on these. One of the best tasting fruit there is. And these are air layered, so they are going to produce. Not cheap. These cost me a lot of money. Maybe I'll keep one for myself, but they don't like the cold either. All right, there you go. Another delivery. I don't know how many trees it was. I will not be keeping them all for myself. These are for sale mainly because people live in all different areas. They come a long way to buy plants. Very popular. These will go to new homes and people will be eating delicious fruit all over Florida. All right, thanks for watching. See ya.